Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you are not a part of the Kleschka Crew, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be talking about MLB The Show, a game that is very popular here on the channel. Recently, the official MLB The Show Twitter tweeted out MLB The Show 21 news coming in February, and my guess is we're going to find out who that cover athlete is. So I'm here today to give you 5 picks on who I think is going to be on the cover of the next MLB The Show game. Last year, the cover athlete was Javier Baez, and I have nothing against him. I just feel like they could have done better. And there's a lot of things I feel like they could do better in the MLB The Show games. Dyed hair? Come on. We see it all over the MLB. Puig had a different hair color for every team he went to. Tattoos? Like, if the players you have in the game are going to have tattoos, how come when you create your character you can't throw a tattoo on him? Open world online play? You have the neighborhood in 2K. Imagine in MLB The Show you have something called the Sandlot. You pick a position, you create a player, and then you play online with a team of other created players, and then you play against another team of 9 that is fully controlled by created players. I think that would be awesome. And new animations. Can we get some new bat flips, some new home run trots? That's what I really want. But anyways, let's start talking about the possible cover athletes for MLB The Show 21. I'm going to start with least likely and work my way up to who I think will most likely be on the cover. My first candidate for the MLB The Show 21 cover is Randy Arozarena. He just went on a historic stretch during last season's playoffs. He broke the playoff home run record, and he made a name for himself during the biggest games. If you want to root for the underdog, this is the guy. He came out of nowhere, shocked us all, and the team he plays for, I feel, is also hugely seen as the underdog, and that is the Tampa Bay Rays. They always shock people when everybody was counting them out, and they don't have all the star players like other teams like the Yankees and the Dodgers, and I feel like this would be a good chance to capitalize on the moment after what Randy Arozarena just did. My next candidate for the cover is my boy Mike Trout. Now, I feel Mike Trout should have been the cover athlete for MLB The Show many times, but Mike Trout, he's not about that. He's just there to play baseball. He doesn't care about the fame. He doesn't care about all the sponsorships and all of that comes with it. He just wants to pick up the bat, play the game it was meant to be played, and that's what he's there for. He also shows a ton of support towards the youth. As an Angels fan, as somebody who goes to many of his games, he's always signing autographs for the kids. He's always giving them balls. He always wants to put them first. He's a class act, no drama will ever surround him, so if you make him your cover athlete, you don't have to worry about him going out and doing something stupid. He's been a top 3 MLB player basically ever since he came into the league, and most of the time he is considered the best MLB player. He has won the MVP award multiple times, and I think it is no question that Mike Trout would be a great choice to put on the cover for MLB The Show 21, but it really is Mike Trout, I think, stopping himself from being on the cover, so I really don't think this one is going to be possible. I know I said I was giving you 5 players, but for this third one, I'm actually doing 2 players who are actually pretty similar. That is Ronald Acuna Jr. and Juan Soto. These two get compared like crazy. It's one of the biggest debates among who is the best between them right now. Both of them are off to quick, impressive starts in their career. Juan Soto has already won a ring, and he is so young. Ronald Acuna has already been in the playoffs multiple times. Ronald Acuna Jr. can hit. He has a great glove. He performs dinger heist all the time. Juan Soto is clutch, he has an amazing bat, and he's one of the best young baseball players right now. And these two are going to be debated for a long time, so I think either one could easily be the cover athlete for MLB The Show 21. Number 2 is Mookie Betts. He's easily a top 3 player in baseball. He can hit for average power, and he has one of the best gloves in baseball. He is gold glove material, he robs home runs, he makes the diving plays, he does it all, really. If you're talking about marketing, he plays for one of the most popular teams in baseball with the Los Angeles Dodgers, one of the most talented teams in baseball. They're coming off a World Series victory, so if you want to capitalize on that, then you can pick Mookie Betts, who's been one of the most popular. He plays for one of the most popular, and they just won it all, so that is an easy choice to put on the cover. But even though Mookie Betts has all of that, my number 1 pick for who I think is most likely to be on the cover for MLB The Show 21 is Fernando Tatis Jr. Out of all the young players in the game right now, I think he is easily the most electrifying player out of all of them. Tons of talk around him, and that mainly started because of his grand slam he hit late in the game last season, and everybody was like,
"Oh, you can't do that. That's not allowed. We're already losing."
Dude, he's just playing the game. He's having fun. And Tatis created Slam Diego. There was him, Hosmer, Will Myers, Manny Machado. That team is surrounded by offense. They added Yu Darvish and Blake Snell. They got the pitching. It is a great team to be on right now. And honestly, I think this one just makes the most sense because I feel like Fernando Tatis Jr. would love to do this. He's been in a few commercials, and I feel like this is something he would totally get behind. He'd love the experience. He'd love being on the cover. I feel like he'd take it all in. He's going to be good for many years to come. A lot of people love Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm a huge fan of his. I know Fernando from the softball crew loves Fernando Tatis Jr. And many more people who love the game love Fernando Tatis Jr. So I think this would be an easy choice to have on the cover for MLB The Show 21. If you made it to the end of this video, Kleschka Crew, comment down below what suggestions you have for MLB The Show and what they should do in the next game and who you think the cover athlete should be. Like the video, subscribe if you have not already. I would appreciate it. It is free. I got this, and I will see you next time.